If I did have to push you for a winner, what would be your prediction?
Look, I think in some ways Fury might have an edge where maybe some of the powers that be, judging-wise, might even want him to win so they can set up a Joshua fight. I don't know if it goes to that kind of decision, but at the end of the day, I think that Fury might have an edge if he can control that outside and put what I said, all the burden on Usyk to be able to get close enough to do what he does. Put combinations together, use his hand speed, counter punch. But I'm going to be consistent. I can't be that guy who goes both ways. You got to be consistent. You got to, with what you say. On my podcast, I picked Usyk, so I'm staying with that.
And people think that I was the only one that thought that maybe Anthony Joshua being there was a scouting way of promoting a cold or behind the scenes fight between himself and Tyson Fury. Now, we did hear, if you guys didn't see or hear, Turki Al-Sheikh say that no, they have to fight back to back. But according to Teddy Atlas, he doesn't believe so. The powers that be, what do you think that means? What does he mean by the powers that be? When people say the powers that be, they don't want to directly point their finger at anyone, but at the same time, they want to acknowledge something or someone, right? They want to acknowledge something that is higher or greater than what you know of, okay? And the strange thing about it is, he did go on to say, I think Tyson Fury has attributes to work his jab on the outside. But at the same time, why didn't you start with that, Teddy Atlas? You started with the powers that be. You didn't start with the jab that be. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with, man. I think if anything at all, there may be some truth to Joshua popping up, taking a look at Tyson Fury. You think Anthony Joshua don't show up to people's fights, bro. He don't. Tyson showed up to his. Did he show up to Ngannou Tyson? No, he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there at all. He doesn't show up to people's fights like that. Even though a lot of people want him to because they want a lot of possible fights to happen that don't happen. But in this case, he's here. So what Teddy Atlas is saying used to sound like, something from a bitter old ex-trainer, right, of Customato. But now it don't seem like it's that far-fetched. But you guys tell me what you think of Teddy Atlas saying maybe Tyson Fury has an edge based on the powers that be. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!